if you want a guy who loves you, baby, I'm your man. And if you want a guy who takes care of you, you know I can. If you want a guy who'll always stand by you through thick and thin, honey, open up your door and I'll come right on in. But if you want a guy to save your soul and forgive all your sins, you gotta talk to Jim. Talk to Jim. Talk to Jim. Talk to Jim. Well, if you want a man take you by the hand, baby, I'm the one. And if you want a guy who'll get you high, you and I gonna have some fun. I'm not saying I'm perfect, I hope that's understood. But babe, I'll give my very best, and I must confess my best is good. But if you want everlasting peace that fills you from within, you gotta talk to Jim. Talk to Jim. Talk to Jim. Talk to Jim. Ah, Jim, need to talk to him. Let's go to the Grand Coulee Dam, where you and I can see how the dreams and schemes and plans of man can stop a river from running free, like the great big wall of China or the pyramids along the Nile. If you're looking for love in this world, girl, mine's gonna stand a long, long while. But if you want a guide on the other side, when the big light starts to dim, you gotta talk to Jim. Talk to Jim. Talk to Jim. Talk to Jim. Better talk to Jim. Need to talk to Jim. Come on, talk to Jim. Better talk to Jim.
Midnight Ukulele Disco, back for another episode, and we've got quite a special episode for you with extra guests galore. That was Carmaig de Forest, who came to visit Ted and I on West 10th Street. He was up here in the city for a concert during the week, and we'll be hearing a little bit more from him, as well as a special guest with Ukulele Jackson, Uke Jackson, who has a radio show, and he was in town, so he's coming along. But anyway, a busy show, so we better get rolling, and I've got another clip here with Carmaig, and this was filmed down on West 10th Street in a bar, a notorious bar, called Julius.
Yeah.
I had a dream my green guitar was the 12-string kind. Each string had a double, one for body, one for mind. This instrument was hard to play, so I practiced every day. I knew I must be dreaming, so I put my green 12-string guitar away. I had a dream my green guitar had strings that numbered 12. I kept it locked up in a box I hid behind the shelf. This instrument was rare, and I didn't want to share. When I went to show it off, my green 12-string guitar, it wasn't there. I called up the police to report this horrible theft. A detective came to check if any clues had been left. Aha, he said, the thief left behind this perfect set of teeth. A chill ran up my spine, those teeth, they were my cousin Keith's. The sky was black, the thunder cracked, the rain came down in sheets and flooded down the gutters of the Beechwood Canyon streets. I was running after Keith, I slipped and I went sliding down the hill. I knew to get my green 12-string guitar, my cousin I would have to kill. I was driving in my van, I was feeling low as sin, when I saw my cousin Keith flash his evil toothless grin. I floored the gas, his face grew large, the windshield wipers lashed against the rain. I heard a thump, I knew my green 12-string guitar was mine again. I had a dream my green guitar had 12 strings instead of 6. I knew if it got broke it'd be impossible to fix. I wiped off all the blood and mud and crud and put 12 new strings on. My green 12-string guitar looked good as new, but the evil wasn't gone. I had a dream my green guitar had strings an even dozen. I took the damn thing down to hell, said I'll trade this for my cousin. The devil saw my green 12-string guitar, he said you got yourself a deal. But don't forget I'll always be close by whenever you're behind the wheel.
Carmaig de Forest there, playing at Julius Bar on 10th Street. And hey, this was going to be the election celebration episode of Ukulele Disco, but I'm dressed in black today. We didn't have anything to celebrate this time, although we're all from blue states around here. However, there was something to celebrate before the election, and that was Halloween. And Sonic Uke went down and played in Christopher Park and had a good time there. Showing off as the Tiny Tims, and these are some pictures from down in the park. It was a great day with kids and pinatas. The ukulele chef arrived with the ukulele cookies.
Hey you! Hey you!
Yes, that was Halloween in the Park, and these are a couple of the cookies which were provided by the ukulele chef. Ukulele chef may be joining us in an upcoming episode with some of his wonderful creations, we hope. But anyway, we've got a busy show, and Carmaig is our special guest this time. He's originally from California, then moved out to the East Coast and living down in Philadelphia now. But he was up during the week, actually the day after the election, for a very mellow concert at Tonic down in the Lower East Side. And I have a little bit of footage from that concert with Carmaig.
I had the flu real bad last winter, had a dream about a father and his son. Henry, who was 42, and Jason, who had just turned 21. Henry thought, my God, my son's exactly half my age. And the more he thought about it, the more he flew into a rage. He's the same age I was when I had him. Now my secrets are no longer safe. But I'll change, I'll change, I'll change, I'll change, I'll change so much you won't even recognize me. Jason was just 9 the day his mother lay there dying of toxic shock. Henry walked out of the hospital and stopped outside a bar just down the block, where an empty stool sat waiting for a man down on his luck. And 10 years of sobriety turned into what the fuck. It wasn't fair of her to die and leave me all alone to screw things up. But I'll change, I'll change, I'll change, I'll change, I'll change so much you won't even recognize me. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna work out fine. Close your eyes, here's a kiss goodnight. You know I love you. Jason made good money dealing coke. He quit when he had children of his own. He lost his shirt and Christmas trees and had to move his family back home. Now Henry sees his grandchildren running around the house. Can't you shut those kids up? He screams at Jason's spouse. Jason's been gone 6 whole days. He finally shows up beaten up and stoned. I'll change, I'll change, I'll change, I'll change, I'll change so much you won't even recognize me.
Well, we're here on 10th Street. My great-grandfather was an interior designer, and he actually did the exterior of this fine building here with using this Indian carved teak as a, I don't know what you would call it, what the architectural feature is, but a facade? No? A facing? Something like that.
Of the mighty Missouri, at the Omaha Embassy Suites. The bar was open, cafe was closed, too much drinking and too little to eat. Hungry and hungover, dehydrated, maybe insane. Across the river from Council Bluffs, at the edge of the Great Plain, where they lie about the water supply. Yeah, they lie about the water supply. Ooh, they lie about the water supply. Oh my. Go West, young man, was their latest scam. Start a farm there, be a success. Gun the buffalo down, plant your seeds in the ground, and the Lord will take care of the rest. And now I'm back in time, I've lost my mind. The rain, it never came, and I'm dying of dehydration at the edge of the Great Plain, where they lie about the water supply. Yeah, they lie about the water supply. Ooh, they lie about the water supply. Oh my. Cheeks with snow, hope it melts and flows down my throat to my bone dry veins. Frozen, exposed, this is how it goes at the edge of the Great Plain, where they lie about the water supply. Yeah, they lie about the water supply. Ooh, they lie about the water water supply. Yeah, they lie about the water supply. Ooh, they lie about the water supply. Oh my.
That was the irrepressible Carmaig de Forest. He was out there at Lockwood House, which is on midway on between Fifth Avenue and Broadway, I guess, on 10th Street. That was built by his great-grandfather. And after that, we had the incredible Uke, who unfortunately won't be with us here today. He's taking a break, maybe to build up a little bit at the gym or something, but he will be back next time, he promises. But anyway, right now I've got with me a very special guest. I would say ukulele royalty. This is Uke Jackson. Hey, Uke.
Thank you. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for having me on the show.
It's great to have you here. Now, you're a bit of a media star yourself, right?
Well, orally only.
And what does that mean?
Well, I'm heard. I'm on the radio.
Oh, on the radio. And
Yes.
how long have you had your radio show?
About 2 years now.
Oh, great. And
It's on WNTI. Oh, can I say that?
yes,
Yeah,
please.
WNTI 91.9 FM in Hackettstown, New Jersey. Public radio from Centenary College. It's an NPR affiliate. And also on the web at WNTI.org.
Oh, great. And so that show is every Tuesday, right? Like we're every other Tuesday, but you're every Tuesday.
I'm every Tuesday.
Rain or
now.
shine?
Rain or shine, yes. Snow, nor sleet, nor stormy weather shall keep me from my appointed rounds playing ukulele music on the radio.
I was listening into your show this afternoon, and it was you had a special show, remembering the music of someone who isn't usually associated with ukulele.
Today?
Yes.
Who's that?
I don't know who was your special guest.
Oh, Elvis Costello, of course. I'm sorry. Of course. Yes. Oh, well, see, we just talked about that before, and I forgot that we did. Well, anyway, yes, Elvis Costello. Here we are. He has a song on his new CD called Scarlet Tide. It's the new CD's The Delivery Man. Why am I plugging Elvis Costello's song? He was good. It's very good, though. He has Emmylou Harris singing with him. Everybody's playing the ukulele these days. I mean, last week, I think it was, I played Todd Rundgren playing the ukulele. Now, there's a name from the past.
But you've been playing ukulele a while, right? You're not a Johnny-come-lately?
Yes, well, basically since I was 8 years old, and then I became a half-assed guitar player for many years and came back to the uke for a while in my 20s, and then again, several years ago, I picked up the ukulele at my wife's suggestion, and I just keep playing the ukulele. And I was playing, at that time with the Juggernaut String Band, so I would do some ukulele music with them.
Okay, but now you're a full-time ukist?
Yes.
What's this uke you have with you? This is like a different-looking uke. If we get a closer look at that.
This is a Beltona. It's a resonator ukulele, dobro style. Some people call them a dobro-lele, and it's got a little punch to it. It's got like this built-in resonator here, and it's my baby.
I happen to know there's a little story about where they're made as well.
Yeah, they're from your homeland, New Zealand. That's correct. And and I can't tell you exactly where in New Zealand, but if you ever have me on again, I promise I'll know at that time.
We'll let you know, and we can put some information about that at ukuleledisco.com, where you can also check out clips and archives and so on from this show. But hey, Uke, I'd love to hear you play something on that ukulele since we got you in here. And a little earlier on, I was hearing you play a song with something about auctions and computers and something newfangled.
eBaying at the ukulele moon. Yes. Shall I give it a
whirl?
I was closing on 200 ukes when my baby said no more. Buy another eBay uke and I'm walking out that door. I did not try to refute her, or I shut down my computer. I had piles and piles of ukes, then suddenly I had some more. A day that started out just fine quickly went real bad. It was UPS with ukes, UPS with ukes, UPS with ukes. I tried my best to calm her down, yeah, but she was on a tear. She called me uke crazy. I said, that isn't fair. This new batch of ukes was already on the road. Don't blame me and eBay. Then she snapped, don't buy, unload. I knew there was going to be trouble as my love got ready to leave. My ukes had begun to double, and I wanted a reprieve. I begged, roared, I cursed, I cajoled, yeah, but she was walking tall. I saw my future start to unfold. I could hang my ukes up on the wall. It was going to be UPS ukes, UPS and ukes, UPS and ukes forevermore. I did not try to refute her as she walked out the door. I turned on my computer, I clicked the eBay, I bid on a uke, and I bid on 10 more. And now I got 500 ukes, closing on 500 more. And that might sound like a lot of cute ukes, but I can always strum some more. UPS and ukes.
That's awesome, Uke.
Oh, thank you.
Now, is that based upon a true story? Surely not.
Oh, certainly, yes, indeed.
Do you have a limit now?
I do have a limit. I'm limited how many ukuleles I can collect. I have to keep it under 100.
Under 100. That sounds fair.
Yes.
Obviously, you don't live in New York, then.
No. I live in Delaware, Water Gap, Pennsylvania.
Nice to have you up here. Hey, Uke,
Thank you.
I see there's something going on, a little curious, happening down on the Murray Space Shoe.
Oh, look,
And,
there it is, the stoop cam.
Ted, I think...
Love power, loud power, that's both has now. 4 strings or flight. Youth power, that's where the whole thing's at now. 4 strings or fight. We got a voice and it's getting much stronger. 4 strings or fight. We ain't taking it any longer. 4 strings or fight. 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 Country's into a brand new bag now. 4 strings or fight. Uke power, that's where the whole thing's at now. 4 strings or fight. We got a voice and it's getting much stronger. 4 strings or fight. We ain't messing around any longer. 4 strings or fight. 4 strings or fight. 4 strings or fight. 4 strings or fight. 4 strings or fight.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's quite an angry song there.
Brothers and sisters, we have suffered too long at the hands of the guitar army. So the time has come today. We can't put it off another day. We don't care what others say. The rules have changed today. From this day on, we make a stand. 4 strings or fight.
Oh my goodness. I hear something rather dramatic happening down there. I can't quite tell what's happening, but maybe we're gonna we might have to find. Oh my goodness! Something rather dramatic has happened down at the Space Shoe, and I think we might.
My
have to,
goodness.
It sounded like something violent. We might have to wait till next week to get the footage of what happened down there, but we promise we will have it with you.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Hey, Uke, it was great to have you on the show.
Oh, well, thank
And
you for having me on.
Believe it
Jason.
or not, we're running out of time, but I would like to say please join us again in another 2 weeks' time for the next episode of Midnight Ukulele Disco, and hopefully we'll have enough time for some calls. We do have a call-in number here, But we'll have to leave that till next week. I'd like to leave you with a clip with Carmaig. This is Carmaig de Forest at Tonic, which was on the day after the election. And we'll catch you again in 2 weeks.
This is a song that takes place in Los Angeles, California, where I grew up. It's called Coldwater Park. I used to slide on the slide there. I used to swing on the swings. I'd climb on the jungle gym shaped like Saturn and hang upside down from the monkey rings. We'd race for stingrays across the bocce court just to make the old fogies yell. And over by the eucalyptus tree I felt up Michelle. But tonight's gonna be the first time I'll have gone there after dark. Of all the places in LA, the man picks Coldwater Park. I told him I knew where it was, but I didn't say how well. How my family's house was just up the street before they had to sell. At the picnic table, 10 o'clock, he said, and come alone. I got there early, I parked up the block. I thought I'd check out my old home. I was looking in the kitchen window when a dog inside started to bark. So I backed off and headed down to Coldwater Park. Jungle gym that looked like Saturn isn't there no more. In its place is a 20-foot long brontosaurus. I guess kids these days aren't into outer space, but the picnic table's still the same. It's still got all of our names carved in it, plus a lot more too. I couldn't see it in the moonlight. There's me, there's Michelle, there's Mikey Knight. Mikey Knight, the asswipe. We made him carve that there in a game of truth and dare. Asswipe, yeah, he was one too. And it's still carved there, yeah, it's still carved there. And now it's carved in the forehead of a double-dealing narc who thought he had an easy mark, whose body was discovered next morning in Coldwater Park. Songs from a Random House are going to come up here next and blow your minds. And then the Moonlighters, who I haven't seen in like 5 years, are coming up, and I'm really excited about that too. So stick around, and I'll see you next time I'm in New York. Coldwater Park.